Hi guys, and welcome to day 81 of our 365 Days of Courage, where we always try to encourage one another. We do this every day for a year. We look for verses in the Bible that assure us not to be afraid, to fear nothing, and to take courage. Our verse for today is taken from the book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 9. At anong sabi doon? Only do not rebel against the Lord, and do not be afraid of the people of the land. We will conquer them easily. Alright. So, nandun na tayo sa part in the Bible wherein the Israelites are now about to enter Canaan, the promised land. And of course, bago naman nila pasukin yung lugar na yun, they are going to scout first the area. Kung ito bang lugar na ito is what the Lord has said, is it this land which is overflowing with milk and honey? Kung yung lupa ba ay maayos, or does fruits and plants grow in that area? Or kumusta naman yung mga tao? Alright? And so Moses chose 12 spies, one representing the tribe of Israel, to go and scout the area. So, pinapunta niya yung 12 spies na yan sa Canaan para i-check nila yung details kung, yun nga, if it is suitable to be occupied by the Israelites. And for 40 days, they roamed inside, getting pieces of evidence, yung mga plants, kung ano ba meron doon, were there fruits inside, and how about the government, how about the people, meron ba silang mga army, or etc. After 40 days, the 12 spies went back to where the Israelites were encamped, and kinausap nila si Moses at sabi nila, maganda yung lugar. We have even brought fruits, fig, evidence, leaves, evidence na magpapatunay na okay yung lugar. Kaso nakakatakot dahil ang daming mga armies inside. Nandun pa yung mga descendants of the giants, yung nandun yung mga Amorites, Amalekites, Canaanites, lahat. And the 10 spies, dahil natakot nga sila because of what they have seen, armies nang nandoon sa Canaan, spread false news about what they have seen. So, kung ano-ano sinabi nila, pangit daw yung lugar, and then the people inside are giants, and to them, they are just like grasshoppers, and of course, the people complained, and sabi nila, ano ba to? Umalis pa tayo sa Egypt, tas para lang mamatay dito. And so, they tried to recruit or to select a leader who will lead them back to Egypt. Imagine that. And so Moses and Aaron, yumuko sila in front of the people and prayed. And here's the good thing. Dalawa sa mga spies na yun, si Caleb at si Joshua, stood up in front of the Israelites and said, wait lang! Maganda yung lugar. We have seen it with our own eyes. Hindi totoo na mga giants yung mga yun. Kaya nating labanan yung mga yan. And dito nila sinabi na as long as they do not rebel against the Lord, naniniwala itong si Caleb na sinasabi niya na as long as the Lord is with us, if God has promised that this land is ours, then He will take us there. He will help us na labanan itong mga army na nakita namin. So, that was Caleb's statement sa mga Israelites. And do not be afraid. Okay? He was trying to assure the people. Why? Because in the first place, God has promised that particular land to the Israelites. And syempre, kung yan ay naipangako na sa'yo, if that particular thing or place is promised to you, nothing and no one will be able to hinder God from giving that place to you, from giving that thing to you. Pangako ng Diyos yan eh. So, Caleb and Joshua persuaded the people na sinasabi niya, kaya natin yan as long as God is with us. But here's the thing, do not rebel against the Lord. And so, ang kagandahan, our first reading for today, taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verses 1 to 17. This is the portion in the Bible wherein God gave the 10 commandments to Moses so that the people shall obey these commandments. 10 utos nag-trending sa Facebook. Sabi nung isa doon, ang nanay ko, dami-daming utos. Buti pa ang Diyos, 10 lang ang utos niya. Okay? 10 commandments. The first 3 are for God. Obeying God. Yung gagawin natin doon is para sa Diyos. And then the rest, the 7 of those commandments is for other people. So, yung 3 doon is for our relationship with God. Whereas yung 7 is our relationship with other people. And being a commandment, it is an order. Ito ay isang utos na kung saan dapat nating sundin. And that is what Caleb is saying sa mga Israelites. Huwag lang tayong magrebelde sa Diyos. Kasi nga, paulit-ulit na nagkakasala ang mga Israelites sa Panginoon. Paulit-ulit silang nagre-reklamo. Ang dami nilang mga palpak. Hindi man lang nila nakikita yung tulong ng Panginoong Diyos sa kanila when they were led out of Egypt and into the desert, how God protected them and provided for their needs. And yet, mga walang utang na loob. The message for us here is, huwag tayong matakot. As long as nakapangako sa atin ang isang bagay, ang isang pangyayari, ang isang lugar, ibibigay ng Diyos sa atin yan. As long as wag din tayong magrebelde sa Kanya, sundin natin ang Kanyang mga utos. Simple as that. And so guys, as long as ginawa mo yung part mo, as long as sumunod ka sa utos ng Panginoon, you obeyed His commands, you let His will run your life, huwag kang matakot dahil mangyayari ang itinakda ng Panginoon na mangyayari. Just like the Israelites, they were able to possess the land because that land was promised to them. And so nangyari nga. But of course, dahil sa pangyayaring ito, dahil sa pagko-complain, dahil sa false news, noon pa lang, meron ng fake news. Dahil sa fake news na ikinalat ng 10 spies, God allowed some kind of disease to afflict them, and so they died. Hindi na sila nakapasok sa promised land. And also, yung mga nagreklamo sa Panginoon were hindi sila nakapasok sa promised land because they doubted God. They doubted the power of God na kayang-kaya niyang papuntahin itong mga Israelites doon sa Canaan kahit na ganun, kahit na marami din at malakas din yung army ng mga nasa Canaan. Alright guys, and so guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for always tuning in, and I hope you still tune in tomorrow for day 82 of our 365 days of courage. Bye guys, see you. Our sign for the next 10 days is about trust, clinging on to God. Tiwala lang guys, huwag bibitiw. Trust.